Welcome back to allyourbase.space. That's our new name. We used to be stargamer.space, and today we're talking about a base building game, Fallout Shelter, and it's a wonderfully addictive and free base building strategy game. Now, Fallout Shelter, I'm not really a Fallout kind of guy. I missed that whole series. It didn't kind of appeal to me, the whole cheesy music, and, I just didn't get it from the outside. I knew plenty of people who loved it, and, an open world is quite a huge commitment. If you're going to play one, it's kind of a big decision, so I kind of turned down Fallout Shelter and a bunch of other games. I never played Destiny. I'm probably going to play Destiny 2. But Fallout specifically, Fallout 4, I kind of skipped on it. But Fallout Shelter, now if you're a gamer, Fallout Shelter is something to try because it's free. It's a free game on Windows 10 and on Xbox. That's the key thing. There are plenty of free games on Windows 10, but on your Xbox too, now that's something else. And the reason for that is it's the first real example of the benefits of the UWA, the Universal Windows Architecture. So they built this game for PC, and it works on Xbox too. They just ported it over. Apparently, it's 2 or 3 clicks of a button. It's that easy. So we're going to start seeing a lot more games on Xbox. A lot more cutesy little games probably that are just really easy to make with the UWA. Now, as I said, I'm not a Fallout guy, but this free game, is surprisingly addictive. And it's turning me into a Fallout guy. Fallout Shelter is the perfect warm-up to keep you, sort of in the game, as they say, for Fallout 4, regular Fallout 4. There are rumors that on Scorpio, Fallout 4 is going to run native 4K and in 60 frames per second, which is amazing. Old games are becoming new again with the Scorpio. So if you missed out on Fallout 4 like I did, you can try it for the first time on Scorpio, and it's going to be better than what everyone else played. Can't wait. I really can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Now, as far as the gameplay, I think you just watched an attack. I'll give you a couple tips for playing this game well. You have to always, if you're going to get ahead in this game, you have to always be questing. You have to send your guys out in teams, on quests, pretty much all the time. Don't waste any time. Get them out there, get them questing, because it brings you a lot of useful junk. It gets you a lot of weapons and clothing, stuff you need to craft stuff, experience, and of course bottle caps, which are the money of this game. Now, what you should do for these quests is actually make a couple of dedicated quest teams so that you can rotate them, because they are, if you don't have a steady supply of health packs, whatever, stims, I think they call them stim packs. If you don't have a steady supply of those, your quest teams are going to need to heal up back at the base. So make a couple quest teams and get them ready to head out as soon as the other teams are back. Of course, you can upgrade your quest room to be able to set up to send out multiple quest teams. So your number of quest teams are going to grow. And of course, here's one of those little tips. You give your quest teams the best weapons, obviously, and give them uniforms. I use the sports fan uniform, which is actually like a football uniform, and they happen to be in the same colors, red and white, as my local team, the Stampeders. So I love sending the Stampeders out into the post-apocalyptic nightmare to grab all that useful stuff. The other uniform I use is the combat armor. The reason for those, especially the sports fan armor and the combat armor, they have helmets. So when you're looking through lists to see who you're going to send out on quests, you can spot your quest teams really easily if you use that uniform. And of course, you want to station your quest teams near the door of your vault. The reason for that is they're the first people your death crawlers are going to hit as soon as they break through the door. So if they're up there already, then they won't even get past your quest teams who are ready to go with all the best gear and the best weapons and everything. And of course, later on in the game, what you'll want to do is rearrange your vault so that the training rooms, like the weight room, athletics room, and all that stuff, keep all your training rooms up near the front as well, up near the top of your base, near the door, so that your quest teams are actually improving their skills and ready to go when your door gets broken down for raiders or ghouls or death crawlers or whatever happens to break through the door. And it keeps your lower level guys safe, your dwellers. Keep them all clothed, all armed, of course, with your lower level arms. And if you keep questing, sooner or later you'll have so much of this stuff that you'll be able to scrap it for spare parts and stuff, and pretty soon your whole base will be very well armed. So just to review, tip number one, always be questing. Number two, put guards near the door. Number three, arm all your dwellers. And number four, put your training rooms up near the door for your guards as well. Now, I can't wait. I am so pumped for Fallout 4 and Scorpio. There's so many good things coming for Xbox. I cannot wait. This is going to be such a good year. And all your base are belong to us. All your base are belong to Xbox gamers. So if you like this video, make sure you put a like or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. If the fact that you've made it this far means you're a cut above, and I definitely want you coming back because you are the reason I'm here. So thanks a lot, and allyourbase.space. Visit us. Punch that subscribe button right in the face. Hit like or dislike. Leave me a comment if you dislike anything. I'd like to know why. And yes, punch it.